Hello, this is Steve Hermann, the author of Mediumship Mastery, the ultimate guide, which is available on Amazon. I'm here in Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp in beautiful Cassadaga, Florida. I'm right by Spirit Pond. It's right behind me, and this place is such wonderful healing energy. It's amazing. The reason why I produce these videos here on YouTube, the reason why I have this channel really is to provide more instruction and ideas to help people who are student mediums. They might just be starting out, as well as people who've been doing this for a while. Of course, you never stop being a student of mediumship. You only become stagnant with mediumship if you allow yourself to. And I'm just going to briefly talk a little bit about how we can enhance our clairvoyance. And what's clairvoyance? Clairvoyance means clear vision, clear seeing. It's our spiritual sight. It's our ability to discern imagery which is presented from the world of the spirit. Typically, clairvoyance is impressed upon the receptive mind of the medium as they raise their vibration and link and mentally connect with the communicating personalities. So it's pretty neat, and we can get very vague things from spirit. Sometimes when they start to work with you, it'll be a bit vague. It'll be generalized. It's like your ABCs. You learn your alphabet first, and then you've got simple words like cat and dog. But paying attention to details, it is an art. Not everyone's visually oriented. There can be some deficiencies depending upon where someone's coming from, just in terms of our own orientations. Everyone has their own strengths. And I'm going to just suggest an exercise or an approach that you can practice regularly on a daily basis. And it does involve paying attention to detail. And if you do this exercise, if you follow what I'm going to suggest, I can guarantee you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that it's going to substantially improve what you're going to be aware of, what you're able to receive and accurately convey to the recipients of the communication when you're working. And your spirit helpers will assist you with this if you practice this. So we all go about our lives each and every day. We use our physical eyes, unless we're blind, of course. But those of us in the majority who are able to see, we use our vision. So every single time in your own daily life, you come in contact with people, whether it's in a work situation, a social situation, whatever the situation, what you want to do as an individual is really, with your own vision, pay particularly close attention to that person. As you look at their face, notice if there's wrinkles, all the wrinkles, their hairstyle. Notice the pieces of jewelry they're wearing, but be absolutely conscious and aware of specific things, unique things, features about those people around you in your own physical plane life who you come in contact with, who you interact with. And you want to make this a habit so it becomes second nature. Now, you don't want to stare at people. That's not good. But you can just do this very nonchalantly. It can be done very casually. And you'll start to notice things like the shoes they're wearing. How many of you look at people's shoes? Some of you might. But pay attention to what they're wearing. Pay attention to all these little particulars about them. If they have tattoos, well, what do the tattoos look like? Now, if you go about, in a general sense, you make this a habit, it's something that you regularly do as you go about your daily life, and you may have a situation in life where you're just really interacting with a lot of people, or it may be that you're isolated, you don't see that many people at all. But in any case, start to pay attention to the details, the color, the line, all those types of things, but with the people who are around you. You can do it with objects too, or your surroundings, but do it with the people that you're coming in contact with. And what's going to happen as you do that, you're going to find with the information that you receive from the spirit world, you're going to start to pay a little bit more particular to the details that are presented. You're also going to find that they're going to be able to give you things that are a little bit more of a detail. It's just like if you see someone in their vehicle, they drive up to you in the car. Well, you're going to notice, obviously, the color of the car. You might notice the shape of it, the size and everything. What's the license plate? And if you start paying attention to the license plates, what's going to happen? Well, they're going to be able to give you that type of information from spirit. I guarantee it. not just the vanity name license plate, but the actual numbered ones or letter ones that might not be something that you normally would even think about. There is absolutely no limit in a general sense what the spirit world can do through you as a medium. So it's really important as mediums to do our part. And so these are just some ideas that you can think about. You know, and really that's, I would say, it's maybe even two exercises. One is looking at details of people, but the other is be aware of license plates. Start memorizing the license plates. Start looking at the license plates. Why? They'll give you that type of information. Now, how many of you watching this can remember your deceased loved one's license plates, maybe your grandparents that were on their vehicles? Probably a lot of you wouldn't be able to. But you see, there are some of us who probably can remember things like that. And in those cases, when that deceased relative comes through, they will be able to present it to a medium whose mind has been trained this way, to be consciously aware of that particular type of specific detail. So thanks so much for watching this video. If it's helped you, please comment below, and certainly please subscribe to my channel, share it with others. If you're interested in training, I've got online courses, I've got in-person courses, I do individual one-on-one mentoring and coaching for mediums at all stages of development. I'm really into the teaching aspect, and definitely please, if you don't have it already, please check out my book, Mediumship Mastery, the Ultimate Guide, which is on Amazon. So thank you all very much, and God bless each and every one of you.